So, greetings, welcome back to what is now called the Northern Ireland Motorcycle Plus Show playlist. Now, this playlist is basically what it says on the tin. It is a playlist for all the information for the motorbike show that's coming to Northern Ireland to the Aircon Centre in February. I am actually got in contact with the PR company who is helping the organisers run the show. I will be on the press list, so I am getting constant updates about this, that, and the other, what's coming, what charities, and all these videos will be coming soon. It is important that I can do this. I mean, a lot of people were saying you can't badger, you can't knock the good show and all this here. If I wasn't able to help, I wouldn't have reached out and asked them to help. By doing this, I'm hoping that, one, promote the show for the reasons I think it should be promoted. Number two is, if it turns out to be what it used to be, we can get in contact and we can change it. We can tell them what the public are telling them, what the motorbike community is telling them. And from looking at some of the posts online on Facebook, it's being sort of run to be everybody inclusive, which is always great for a show, but it's for motorcyclists go to motorcycle shows, car people go to car shows. It is what it is. But it will be interesting to see, because what these videos, I aim to do with these videos is basically every update that I get will be put into a video and given out on Facebook or out on YouTube, which can be shared onto Facebook, onto your friends and stuff like that there, which then you can come to me, ask a question, I can go to them and I can ask that question, because sometimes you don't get that level of communication with organisers with an event. So that's my main goal, is to try and get what the motorcycle community wants across to the people who are basically organising a motorcycle event. Second of all, is it's just a handy place to get some information. I myself will be paying for the show. I have talked to the company who is doing the PR. They're talking about giving me free tickets, but I will probably just give them away, because I want to pay. What I will do, as I said, I'll be doing videos all the way up to the show. I will then go to the show, take the GoPro along this here, and I will review the show on a first initial basis, as in not looking at what anybody else has seen or what anybody else has filmed, and go in and go back out, go do the show, go through it and come back out and then give my opinion. But also at the end of that, what I want to do is try and organise an interview with the organisers to see if it went off how they think, how the next one could be better, will there be a next one, all that sort of stuff. But also I want to get you guys involved by, if you do go and you see me there, we'll get a wee clip of you saying how you think the show is. If you send me clips afterwards, I can post them up on this. It's just going to be one big inclusive bubble. Now, yes, obviously it'd be part of my ongoing YouTube foray, and there'll be other videos up, but these videos will be kept in the playlist for the show. Obviously, with it being coming off the back of the Motorcycle Live event just recently, I understand that the next show is not going to be like that. It's going to be more like the Edinburgh Bike Show and stuff like that, and we will have that trip coming up too later on in the year, so that will be another one that'll get covered. It'll have its own playlist, so it will be one of those things where I can get what you guys want in a show and I can give you the information. I know people are saying, I'm not going to go to the show because they don't have this. Well, tell me and maybe I can go to them and ask them, will there be this? Now, I have got currently in my inbox 2 press releases. One about the charities that they're supporting, which you probably already have seen the information, and the second one is about some of the big dealers that are going to be there. Generally, we already know what dealers are going to be there, but this is the thing. I spoke to dealers in England. I spoke to the the show teams in England, and a lot of them would love to come over. A lot of them would like to have a stand, but as they say, cash is king, and they weren't willing to say anything else. So I understand that there might be something going on there, but the whole purpose of this playlist is just to keep people informed right up till February. After February, we'll try and reach out and we'll get an interview with them. We'll get people on, we'll do like little Zoom meetings and do mobile phone clips and then little interviews of how you guys felt the show went. So what I would ask to do is, with these videos, share it out on all the NI bike groups, the Ulster bike groups, the Northern Ireland based bike groups, the Belfast bike, all the Facebook groups that preserve the Northern Ireland, because obviously it's going to be a Northern Ireland motorcycle community event. So share it about. I don't personally want to do it because the backlash I get half the time with posting in these groups it's mixed, and I know a lot of people don't really get the whole YouTube thing because they're over 60 and they just want to ride a bike and drink coffee. But let's bring this show back to what it used to be. I have guys telling me like it used to be great when it was in the King's Hall, but the King's Hall is closer to Belfast. The Aircon Centre is not closer to Belfast. I have personally seen two, maybe three failed events in the Aircon, and they haven't been great. I mean, I know a couple of guys who in the car community, it was rubbish, but you have to kind of make it what it's for. And I know a lot of people say, but I go for the social element of it. Well, if there's nothing there, you're not going to pay the price to get in. So then you're not going to have the social element. So let's make this playlist something that we all can get behind. If you see me at the show, come and say hello. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what you think. And yes, this will be an ongoing series, and hopefully it is a great one. As always, if you have any questions about the show, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below, because I can only do so much without the community backing me up. I can only do so much to go forward. My idea is, if I can get this to be something that I can do every year before the show, boom, 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 I can then get involved and maybe get in front of someone who can actually make things different, and I can then hardline your ideas and your thoughts about the next show. I can get them into someone who can actually do something about that. So if you have any comments, leave them down below. I understand if you guys in England or any other part of the world who watch this are not interested. I understand. But if you know someone from Northern Ireland or Ireland, tell them to leave a comment down below. Let them say hello. Tell me what they want to see in the show. Are they coming to the show? Are you coming to the show? This is what the things I want to know. And if I can tell them is all these people want to come to the show, but they want this, this, and this, we can hopefully get something in the show that we want. But yeah, don't forget, keep it lit. And if you can't keep it lit, I mean, let's try and make it lit worthy.
Incoming!